Hello Raiders, my name is Staff Sergeant Thurton. I'm Apache Troop 21 Cavs Fire Sport NTO. Today I'll be going over Just Fire classes with you, going over grid and polar. These missions are broken down into 3 transmissions. First transmission is the observer identification and warning order. Second transmission is the target location. Third transmission is the target description, method of engagement, and method of fire control. First transmission clears the net so you're able to conduct your fire mission. Sounds like, you, this is me, adjust fire, over. That's for a grid mission. And for a polar mission, you, this is me, adjust fire, polar, over. Second transmission, for a grid mission, you'll send an 8-digit grid location for the target, including the grid zone identifier. Then you'll send altitude to the target and is given to the nearest 5 meters. Direction to the target and is given to the nearest 10 mils. Example, grid, Alpha Bravo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Altitude, 400. Direction, 3, 400. Over. Remember, GAD. Use GAD to remember this. It's the acronym grid, altitude, direction. Second transmission, for polar. This is done by giving a direction to the target, distance to the target from your location, and vertical shift if needed. Vertical shift is only sent if the difference in altitude of your location and the target location is greater than or less than 3-5 meters. If needed, an up or down correction will be sent after distance and expressed to the nearest 5 meters. Example, direction 1-600, distance 2-400, over. If vertical shift is needed, direction 1-600, distance 2-400, up 50, over. Third transmission will be your target description. Give a description of the target. Example, platoon of infantry in the open, over. Next, we're going to danger close. If the target is within 600 meters of your location or the location of friendly troops, you will include danger close in your call for fire. For example, platoon of infantry in the open, danger close, over. Correction of errors. If the observer realizes that he has made an error in his transmission or the FDC has made an error in the readback, he announces correction and the transmission is sent again. Message to observer. After FDC receives a call for fire, it determines how the target will be attacked. The decision is announced to the observer in the form of message to observer. This consists of 4 elements. First one is units to fire, number of rounds, target number, and changes to the call for fire. For example, Archer, 3 rounds, target number, Alpha Sierra, 7300, HE in effect. After this, you would normally go into your adjustment phase. We'll cover that in another class. But from here, we're going to go into your end of mission. At the completion of your fire for effect, we must determine what the effects we had on the target and send the end of mission to the FDC. So, here's an example. Target number, Alpha Sierra 7300. End of mission, 1 T-72 destroyed. Estimated 4 casualties. Over. And this concludes our Just Fire class. This information can be referenced in ATP 3-09.30. That's the Observed Fires Manual.